to talk to you today about is just ways that you can think about both delighting your customers from an end-to-end standpoint, but also delivering for your customers, your employees, and your business. And what I want to talk about are really two areas. One, quickly, is just some foundational elements that we've learned over the years that are really important to having this perspective within a company. And I think you've heard a lot about these from Carrie and some of the others. So I'll go through the foundational aspects that we believe kind of need to be in place to have a customer-focused organization. At Zipcar, our mission is enable simple, responsible urban living. It's human-centered, really focused on what we're trying to achieve, and enables the whole company to kind of get around that and have a very customer-centered approach. Again, the values that we have are things like keep it simple, have an impact. As I said before, obsess about the member experience. All really, really human-centered, customer-centered, and employee-centered as well. Experiences can in fact drive loyalty, which will drive growth. This is a second foundational element that's important to kind of convey internally. This is what I've found over the years, that you kind of need to make the case for end-to-end experience design and what it's going to get you. And so at Zipcar, we actually rely on the external experts quite a bit, people like Forrester and Temkin and Bain, and try to help us make that case of why does it make sense to focus on designing great experiences. The key component here, of course, and this, I think a lot of the other speakers have talked about this, is having a view towards getting to the perfect customer experience. So really going above and beyond, but in the world of Zipcar, we actually really do need to focus on basic expectations first. It's a very complicated business. So making sure the sum of the interactions is good and positive, but then taking that above a notch and striving to make that perfect and enjoyable and elegant. Zipcar's ecosystem. We have the front of the house, basically, where all the activities that our members are going through with us, whether it's joining, learning about the service, making a reservation for the first time, driving a car, finding a car, returning a car. So we've got all those activities and certain moments of truth along that particular journey. And then at the back of the house, we've got so many moving parts, right? We've got fleet operations. We have people who clean cars, people who maintain cars, member services, who you call when something goes wrong. And we basically connect the front and the back of the house, with these key touch points, right? The location of where the car is, the car itself, mobile apps, the call center agent, email, web, all of these interaction points are critical to bringing that all together. So the multi-channel challenge, is one that we kind of live every day. So by having at least this map, and this is the high-level map, we're then able to understand, where are we doing well, where are the pain points, where should we focus, how are we going to evolve this over time. Making sure that you are measuring and using data at different points of the ecosystem. And this isn't easy, and it's definitely something we're still working on. But so we use different types of metrics and different types of data to measure how is our customer experience, right? We do use things like loyalty measurements as a high-level metric, because that's a metric that everyone in the company can understand and get around and discuss. And then we use quality metrics at different levels or different parts of the experience. Things like, how was the quality of the car? Was their car available when you needed it? If you contacted customer support, how was that interaction? So again, some higher level quality metrics we continually keep our eyes on. And then at the interaction layer, though, we have a different set of data that we're looking at to make sure, just mobile, right? How is the mobile experience? Where are people dropping off? Where might there be a bug? Where are people searching but not reserving? So it's almost like a funnel of data that we're trying to put together to constantly have like a God's view of that end-to-end experience. And again, it's challenging in a complex business like ours, but we think it's very important to really understand what's going on.